Hello everybody, this is Havoc and welcome back to Total War Pharaoh Dynasties with our Babylon campaign. Thank you so much for hanging out today. Today, we're going to try and get some things moving pretty quickly so we can wrap this thing up, not necessarily in a bad way, but just in a, we need to get things wrapped up. So in the last episode, we joined a civil war and a war for the crown. Now, currently, we have 167 legitimacy, which puts us in the lead. And we only have how many turns? 19 turns left after an undisputed supreme ruler emerges. So we're going to try and get things rolling pretty quickly. Down here in Lagash, unfortunately, we lost the settlement, but we will get there quickly. And then again, we're going to revise our entire army structure here. And then we'll move on to Madaktu and we'll see what we can't do. And across the pond, we have Sippar-Amnanum. And we will get Bavalu over there to start working on those guys. Yes, you should, of course. And so we'll start working, pushing them up north. Unfortunately, we lost one of our very high-ranking generals. It's okay. It happens. Things will go on. Other than that, we're doing all right. So if you want to support the channel and get this video rolling, you can do so by giving the video a like, subscribing to the channel, turning on notifications, and leaving your comments in the comments section. Outside of that, we're just going to see if there's anything that I can do to boost some bronze. There is, but what's down here, and would that be better? No, it would not. So we are going to go up into Kardaniash Ishtananu, and we're going to go ahead and increase our income by just a smidge and see what we can't do over there. Of course, General hasn't moved. We're not going to move him. We're simply going to end the turn. All right, these are always my favorite battles, simply because we do have, these settlement battles are just a lot of fun. We do have quite a few ranged units, as usual. Their typical setup is starting to include a lot more of them. However, if we were to go and scout the terrain, we can see that there are several ways into the encampment, and they don't have a ton of soldiers. I think that's what, 6? Yeah, we've only got 20, not even 20? No. They've got like 15, something like that. It's not too many compared to our 20 of quite veteran units. Their units are not so veteran. We're going to see if we can't play slightly more conservative in the way that we're going to pummel them with our ranged units. And then we'll see if we can't go in to get some sneaky attacks. Let's get to it. As always, we keep the weather stuff. So we're going to have dry, and then it is going to get into a little bit of some rainy weather in your late afternoon. We're talking highs in the mid 90s degrees Fahrenheit. And lows in the mid 60s. We are going to see what we can't do with a little bit of sneaky action. Now, I didn't realize how few range units we actually have. We do have some archers, which aren't the best. I actually prefer slingers in this age because they do have a good extended range, but that's okay. Let's see. The armory is the victory point. So we're going to slap our main boyos here. I am going to go ahead and put some other main boyos here, just because they do have some. Oh no, that's our leader. No, it's not. Okay, I thought it was. It's just selected weird. And then I do think we're gonna put our Akkadian farmers are still pretty darn good overall. And then I'm gonna get our Akkadian axemen. Yeah, let's go ahead and get all of these guys in because they'll probably bring most of their forces out to combat me. We're gonna get 3 over here. Get my other 3 at the other entrance. Again, we're trying to spread them out as much as possible. Oh, I know we can't hide here, but we'll at least keep troops here. So that way, they kind of do have to keep people posted up. Perfect. All right, cool. Let's go ahead and bring these boyos forward. Just trying to get an idea on where everything is. Bring people in closer, so that way they know we're serious. Kind of keep them outside of the range of the slingers would be fantastic. And they do have guys here, but I'm hoping I can draw them out, moving all of our other forces forward. There we go. We're going to pummel these boyos. These are the Akkadian warriors. Those are those elite settlement warriors. And I think we need to go with direct shot. I think that would do a lot more damage to them. Go and start working on that guy. Really need them to pull back, but they don't seem to want to. There we go. Get that direct shot in. Really need them to do the damage. Significantly shorter range, but it still works very well. All right, we're going to end up pulling back. We're going to go with the mixed shot because we do have to take out these ranged guys. They are going to just pummel me to death. And that's not something I'm interested in doing. I don't want to be pummeled to death. We can go ahead and move in, though. Those guys aren't moving. They really put horsemen in here? Okay. It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Alright, here's what we're going to do. We're going to engage, and then I'm going to push axemen in from the side over here. And then I'm actually going to move these guys forward. Have these guys as reinforcements behind him. And then we're going to move in this way as well. Alright, they chose not to move their horsemen, which is an extremely bold strategy, Cotton. And I'm hoping maybe we can pressure them into moving elsewhere. There we go, though. That's exactly what we wanted. Keep on them. They just aren't budging. I know. It's hard against these veteran vanguard. For sure. And unfortunately, it doesn't look like we're doing much there either. I wish they could run faster. Alright, I need you guys to come over here. Support that. We're going to push our general in. Push our spearmen in as well. Push. Go and hit them in the back. Yep, I knew those guys would rout. Come on, guys. Do better. Do better. But also, you guys, move faster. What's going on here? Did I tell them to push someone and they aren't there anymore? Yep, I get it. I underestimated just how many ranged people they have. But also, like, units not really obeying orders is a big thing that's hindering us. Okay, good. We're starting to whittle them down really quick. Need you to go up. Yep, that whole flank just is kind of collapsed.
Your warriors have been routed.
Yep, I get it. Come on, really need you to capture that. And then really push into these guys. Cool. Okay, now I need to see if they have pushed back or not, because I don't see them anymore, which tells me they potentially moved. There they are. Spear wall formation. Let's get it. They're wavering, but they aren't going to die. Oh my word, they didn't spear wall formation right? You dingleberries. Alright, I need to wait until these axemen, or I can simply go there. There we go, boyos. Let's do it. Unfortunately, we are just getting decimated by their ranged. Their ranged will get decimated by our cav, though, so it's kind of a little bit of a switch. There we go. Go around that way. Push your axemen up. And then we have places to be, which is namely in the back of this. Come on, boys. Get to it. We got boys rallying here. Let's at least just get them into the battle. Where? Nah, they're not wavering. They just think they are. Let's get this guy in the back. Let's go right here. I don't think they're going to last. Let's go ahead and punch them in the back of the face. And then the loss of this general should be very heavily impacting how they work. Please say they're facing the right direction. Okay, cool. Alright, push into there. And I kind of forgot about these guys. Whoopsies. There we go. Okay, a general is dead. Huzzah. Hold. Push. Push. Let's move around. If we can. We're going to get our archers and start pummeling their second general. He is getting wrecked. Unfortunately, not much we can do. There you go. Just keep pushing. Keep punishing. There you go. If we can take out the second general, I think we've won this. But we got to take him out. Like, we got to get him. We got to get him dead. No, they're not. That's incorrect. Let's go around this way. Nope, these guys are not officially routed yet, so we do have to actually route them. Or it doesn't work. Yeah, we just have to kill this dude. Like, we have to kill him. And then this dude, come on up here. Get into cav formation. That way we get that extra charge bonus. One guy there. Charge bonus. Get into here. And then we have to bring our archers over here and take out these guys. This is a nasty little battle. We're just, I mean, my skills are really bad right now. But hopefully we can reduce their morale from being hit in the back. There you go. There we go. There we go. Look at that. That's right. Everyone route so we can get this over with. and then we can not worry about dying. Awesome. All right, so we did lose quite a few people, but we will be okay. I'm not going to worry about it. We are simply going to occupy. There's no use in me looting and occupying at all. We're just going to keep it there. Sweet, sacred land. And we fulfilled our ambition, which means we get a ton of food. And this is a farm or a food income settlement. So we're definitely rocking and rolling with that. Now, if we could go in the building browser, we have our dwellings. I'm just trying to see if there is a more optimal place here. But I don't really see one, so we're not going to worry about it. We're going to drop that in, just get a smidgen less food, and call it all well and good. Now, what we need... We honestly don't... I mean, we're not at war with these guys. I want to get this kind of settled, and we can do that by providing a garrison. That'll help. We can... Oh, we don't have enough to get anything else. That's fine. That'll at least help us a little bit. Now, we do have a royal decree available. We're working on going this way. Food income during all these things is a good idea. I like it. But I just don't know if it's the right one to go to. Or if we want to go more war-focused. Or even come down here. Workforce when temple's completed is a pretty cool one. Prayer duration is also great. Right now, I think it's more resource-focused. This would actually be a really good one. Construction time -1, faction-wide. That's pretty significant. Renowned traders is also a fantastic one. Let's go that direction. And then we still have enough for a handful of turns. Still have enough for a lot of handful of turns there. Legitimacy. It's interesting that the battles are causing that. I hope we can kind of stimmy that. That way we can still win in the end. Not much else that we can do though, because we still are a ways away from these guys. All right, it's been a couple of turns. We actually took Lagash back. I was muted during the battle. It is what it is. But what we need to do, get your faction adopted into the royal dynasty, construct a resource building type of wood, or a resource building type of bronze. I think bronze is probably a bit more likely than wood. Well, I don't know. I bet we could do wood. Let's go and try for wood. If we don't get it, we don't get it. Right now, we are currently in winter. So food is actually greatly increased. But we are ready to move on. And it looks like our boyos have kind of been taken out in the north, which means that for the most part, right now, we are actually like peaceful over on this region. That changes when we come back over here, which we have revised our army, by the way. Made it a little more standardized, have a ton of Akkadian warriors, so that way we can move along pretty well. We do have some great Akkadian armored archers, and so we have, what, 4, 5, 6? If you count our Babylonian chariots archers. So we're definitely going to rock that. He has a massive line of sight now as a result of everyone, all of his upgrades. So that's good too, so we can see anything coming our way. Looks like Lagash we'll probably be able to get a lot more warriors. We do need to upgrade, or we at least need to allow this to upgrade a little bit, and then we'll be all well and good. Now, the real question is, now that I don't have people up here, let's take a look at our diplomacy to see exactly what's going on.
Yes.
So it looks like the Elamite warriors, they don't have anything going for us. Nah, that's interesting, but we're not going to do that. Gasham, let's see. We are strength ranking of 7, so I feel like County Galbut. Can I really ask them for legitimacy support? Offer, oh, from factions. Oh, okay, no, I would have given them. So what could have made this work? And I can give them some gold. Yeah, it's an interesting proposition, but I don't want to worry about it. That's cool, though. Ugarit. They actually are stronger than us, which is interesting. I guess they do have a lot more settlements than we do. That's okay, though. We can get it all figured out, and then... Okay, they challenge the king of the universe, so they're not necessarily at war with me. So that's really interesting. Okay, cool. Well, let's go ahead and see someone who is abundant in food. Faction and become your vassal. What? That means I'd have to support them, though, and I don't know if I can support them. They do it, though. I need, like, tons of food. I guess they couldn't give me tons, could they? Their strength ranking 75. How many settlements do they have? They only have one, so that's why. No, let's just go ahead. They could actually use bronze. Or wood. I could offer to give them quite a bit of wood. Because wood is flippin' flappin' abundant for us. There we go. 10,000 food for 2,300 wood.
Anything out?
We'll take it. Yeah, no, we definitely don't want to worry about putting anyone in your court. What about these guys? We could actually...
It is too late to...
There we go. That's what we need to see. This is brilliant. Okay, so they don't have much. Now, Madaktu would, of course, be the one that would be the hardest to take. We could try and straw them out. But yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot. And I wouldn't want to worry about that. Now, admittedly, these are Elamite hillmen. And I don't think they're super powerful compared to us. But we could go about seeing to the point where I'm almost tempted to go down to Kabnak and then move up north that way. That would be the edge of the map. They don't really have the power to challenge me at this time. That's an interesting proposal. But also equally as interesting is I do think we have an interaction with Assyria. I just kind of want to get a look-see and see. It's the benefit of having tons of gold. Who are these boyos? Oh, they're rebels. Mesopotamian rebels at that. Unfortunately, this is a massive number of armies. They are all different factions, so that helps. But I just wanted to get a look and see. We could actually do that with all the people we're at war with.
Bag of gold or bronze?
We've done that there. Alright, I love the spy action we're doing because that really helps. Now, for how long, I really have no clue, and if it's only a single turn, wasn't a good use of money, but we'll find out because I don't remember ever actually doing that. So that's really cool, though. What do we need to do here? We've got all the things we can do. Let's take a look at our deity. We're almost to tier 2, which means we could devote a general, which would be awesome. And then we can increase all of our stuff there. So no worries on that front. Favor, influence, and legitimacy, that would help offset there. And then what do we have here? A temple? Or do we want a dwelling? A dwelling to Marduk would give us 9% food from all food buildings. This would provide legitimacy, though. However, if we go to our building browser, we have all sorts of stuff we could do. Fortunately, a lot of these would add administrative burden, which I think is a little bit goofy, if I'm being honest. How much food do we produce in the region? That would give us 20% food. Happiness -2. Then a high influence bonus, which wouldn't be too bad. I think we're past the point of needing to upgrade workers or military recruitment. We could go after this lentil farm. Or we could, oh my word, look how much that costs though. The Monument of Greatness. 4,500 gold, 4,500 stone, and 6 workforce. This isn't worth it at foreign envoy's residence. This would be worth it. Administrative burden would go up, but our influence would be massive. Civilization points, I don't even know what civilization points are. Or we could go this route, which would eventually get us legitimacy. Production of all resources is 25%. I say we go this route. Sweet. High influence bonus, I think, is probably the best way that we could go. Assyria has been vanquished. And that is only for a turn. Oh, no, it's not. Okay. Okay. So, in terms of power for the crown, I'm still in the lead. Absolutely 100%. Didn't want to do that. But if we go into the court, the king of the universe is actually vacant. as is the king of Assur. Now, unfortunately, I can't take any of that, which is fine. But we are going to gossip so we can get regard.
Words, Babylonian.
That gives us all of our current things that we can do, which is fine. But no, that's very interesting. We've got a lot of power moves going on in this place. And it does appear that this boyo is wanting to do some damage. So I think we're going to have to pressure him.
Not
And we can
surprising.
pressure him
Make land
by getting
fall.
into his place and going after Madaktu, because without this 12-unit army, we would actually be in a really good position. We got our royal decree. We're gonna do a maximum duration for barter agreements, and then we'll be able to get some very extended agreements up to 20 turns, which is pretty cool. Sweet. We can devote a general. We are gonna devote Devalu,
Yourself to fate.
which means now upkeep minus 40% in shrines, influence plus 6, which should actually really offset a lot of the oh no, influence, not legitimacy, excuse me. And then dwellings gain increased legitimacy as well. Nice. That gives me a good incentive to push the dwellings into any open spots that we have, which is awesome. This is a double. We don't need 2 of those. And to be honest, are these the same things? Native Recruitment Office. Yeah, no, those are the same things. I didn't notice that. I'm kind of an idiot, so
Let
that
us
works for me.
fish.
All right, so he is actually moving in on my dudes. That's fine, because that means that he
Prince of
can't
Ur and protector of Nippur.
go after guys like in my outposts, in his outposts and stuff like
They
that.
will not escape. Bravo.
Nice and simple battle. We are going to go ahead and raise it.
I seek long-term solutions. I am
Now, we did
prepared.
hurt a little bit from that, but it's nothing too crazy. And then if we could go after this
Enough
guy,
with your petty
possibly enough to make him want to turn
Babylon
back.
endures.
And then here, we're going to give some charge bonuses to him. All of these are really good for us. I don't think we want to move them. At rank 27, he gets to do another one, in which case we could do some really good things. Good combinations there. Not a worry at all. I am tempted to do this here. Where's my administrative burden? Right here. So we are currently sitting at how much? 143. Which means we have 16 administrative burden to work with. And then as it increases. Oh wow, so the interesting thing here is bronze upkeep increases massively. But movement recruitment rank also increases. It's an interesting thing. But let's go ahead and get down to business. We're going to get Nitesh, 16-year-old kid. Absolutely, why not? Raise the army.
Long time.
That way we at least have a general, is kind of my thought there. And then we could get a couple of
We shall
axemen,
recruit.
a couple of those guys, and hope that he doesn't actually attack this turn.
Influence me.
Yeah, well, I am influencing you, so deal with it.
Bag of
Lad
gold
does
or
have some
bronze
assigned
blade?
skills that we can give him. We're going to go ahead and give him a defensive strategist. Movement on land's important. And then we're going to decrease his upkeep just for the time being. Sweet. Over here on this front,
Stand together.
we definitely could go after Rapku. Who are these guys?
You are a sight for sore eyes.
Oh, he kind of likes me. That's unfortunate. But he won't do anything for me. Okay, cool. That's not a worry at all. Yeah, he only has 15 legitimacy. How many does he have? He only has 2 settlements. So I feel like if we were to... Do I still have visibility up here? Okay, so this does last for a while, doesn't it? So he only has Rapiku and Edu, which are of course the last 2 provinces that I need to make this settlement whole, which is great. Let's go ahead
I am
and
besting
meander
you.
up front. I think we could meander our way over here. What is our... Okay, all of our settlement stuff is pretty good, and there's actually 6 there. Yeah, let's go ahead and move up.
Master of the arts.
I know we're kind of pushing things a little bit, but that's okay. And he went ahead to decide and attack me directly, which is fine. There are 1, 2, 3. I always worry about range because that's the name of this game. And it doesn't look like he has cav either, so we do have a unit of cav. But this is what I was hoping would happen. Let's go ahead and fight this battle. Alright, so while we don't know exactly their chemical makeup of how they're doing everything, we do have some pretty easy choke points that we can defend. One, we can be up here on this hill. We do have the armory, which needs defending, and that again is also on the hill. This is almost, you know what, I don't know that I've ever really had to defend in a settlement before, which is great. This is awesome. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna pull my classical Attila, Total War Attila style. And we are just gonna hang out on the top of these hills and let the enemy come to us, because I really don't think they can take me on. I just really don't think they can do it. Now, admittedly, this one is a little harder to defend, but I think we could still do it. So we're gonna just place some careful strategic options here. And we're gonna kind of leave this guy as a freestanding boyo. Let's see. And then I think these guys could hang out here. And we do need an archer just for kicks and giggles, just to push and pressure them there. Alright, you guys are all together with him, actually. Alright, this should be really good, a really good battle, a really good siege defense. I'm going to tell them to hold. So that way when they do get punched in the face, they will at least know what to do. Alright, let's start this battle. There's the enemy. I do need to see if I can't work in this heat and try and get these boyos to get wrecked. Now remember, I do need to be cautious. There's only a single unit of horsemen, and this isn't, old school Total War, so we definitely have to be cautious about that. Now, the other unfortunate thing is they do have those guys pushing hard. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to change it up already, because I know this dude is going to get wrecked. So we are actually going to pull the general back. I'm going to push right here. We're going to push right here. Just so if there's anyone that does get wrecked, it's these Akkadian warriors and not anyone else of a little more importance. And then we're going to try and push all the way around on that front. We're going to wait for these guys to get suckered in a little bit. Move those horsemen out. And we're actually going to move the archers in over here. We desperately need them to work harder than any of the other troops. These guys I feel we can handle. I just have to make sure I can take on those ranged. Sweet. Okay. We are going to hold the line. Stay with me.
Your general is under attack.
I know he is. Let's get him out of there. We're going to plug that hole. We're going to push that. There we go. We have to. We have to do it quickly. There we go. He wasn't expecting that. Let's go ahead and push him out there. Unfortunately, that did not do hardly anything. And I do think we probably will end up losing that cav unit. Alright, let's push there. Need to push our men up there. Hit those guys in the back. Let's go ahead and go after these archers. Yep, my dudes are already routing.
Your warriors are wavering.
Push up here. Okay, we need him to go out and about. Did he rout? Okay, but not for good. Good. We need to go after these guys.
battle.
Yeah, I overextended myself. I tried pushing a little too far over here. It's kicking me in the backside. Let's go ahead and hit these veterans.
Death from above.
And hopefully those slingers continue to just push
Enemy is
there.
claim to your victory point.
They're not going to get it. Don't worry.
Nothing.
There we go. Let's advance. I just need you to go in. There we go. There's no way these dudes survive. There's no way.
Who lives today?
Push them back.
And then we're going to push them in. We're going to retreat.
Out!
Your warriors
Let's see him
are
push.
wavering.
There you go. One step forward. Oh, this is so good. That's so good. That looks so great. What about down here? Yeah, we're getting a little bit wrecked. Okay, but we can go ahead and push in here. Cool.
Your warriors have been routed.
It's okay. It's okay. Because you know what? They're not doing hot. They're not doing hot at all. And
Nothing can stop us.
we need to push into there. Okay, how are we doing here? We're holding well, but not super well.
Staying here.
I know we're going to probably lose a general, but hopefully it's the captain and not anyone else. And then did we get routed here? No, we didn't.
Eyes wide open.
Unit may set fire to nearby buildings. I don't need to set my fire to buildings. Sweet. Okay, come on in here. I need your help. All right, I need you guys' help over here. Move, move, move. No, 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 no.
Time to move.
Actually, hit these guys right in the back. Get that direct shot. You have a great line of sight there. General's routed. That's okay, though. Get in there. Get in there. Sweet. That's what we need. Yeah, those slingers are, like, really, really hurting me.
We won't miss.
But the guy's routed. There's no way that these guys win. We're going to let the general rout. Yeah, they were supposed to be over there. That's okay, though. Sweet. Go ahead and push back.
Wait. No.
They'll run out of ammo soon. And then we can push our way through into there.
Wavering.
No, it's fine.
Embrace your fury.
Fire at will. Get those direct shots on those Elamites. We can go there. Come on, push them hard. Alright, now we can go here. I know these dudes are exhausted. I really, really wanted to get them dead. Let's go and see if we can't. If we can take out their general, that's a huge morale debuff. And that would help us a ton. Unfortunately, these guys are wavering hardcore. My general has come back to life.
Marksman.
Let's do a mixed shot so that way they have a wider range. Get those guys there. Man, these Elamite veteran slingers are deadly.
Death will not.
Unfortunately, I don't think we're going to be able to kill him. We're trying. Trying desperately. There we go.
Your warriors have been routed.
I'm not staying here.
Yep, that's unfortunate. They're taking that victory point. I don't know if a victory point lost ends the game or ends the battle.
There's no turning this around.
But we need to push. And we need to push hard. And we need to push fast.
Bless our bow. Aim and
Let's come over this way.
No. Death will not take me.
We really need to take out those slingers.
Marduk has abandoned us.
But I think all of their infantry or all of their ranged boyos are out of ammo. So that's a good thing. There. Oh, that's okay. Just like hang out here.
Repositioning. Fight with
Push.
pride.
Push here. Lodi, but this is an intense little battle.
On the move.
Post up here quickly. Let these guys sort of post up. Let them rest and recover. Okay, those guys are dead. Let's move on.
Horses.
I'm not staying.
Axes.
Seriously, those veteran slingers are
One of your units
ridiculously
has depleted
tanky.
their ammunition.
Us.
They are so tanky.
Make the gods proud.
Others are wavering.
It's fine. It's fine. The general's just like trying to decide what to do with his life. That's all. There we go. Victory is ours. We are going to pursue them as much as we can because this army doesn't die.
Take their heads.
There we go.
Victory is within your...
All right, so not too shabby of a battle. We are definitely going to roll with useless warriors, valuable prisoners, because these guys will recruit or refresh anyways in the settlement. And unfortunately, it has changed from level 3 to level 4. That's okay. We'll figure it all out. Don't really mind. It looks like Ishtaran and Gasham are both gone. Okay, that's not these guys. That's fine, though. That's totally doable. Right now, we're going to do this real quick.
Of my dudes to go.
That dude is dead.
10,000 correct actions.
There we are on that front. We could pursue this guy, I feel,
They call
if we
me
wanted
King
to.
of Babylon, and that is who I am.
But I actually might go down into like Susa. I guess Madaktu is probably one of the better places to go. But we're going to do that in the next episode. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Hope you had a good time. If you did, you know how to support the channel. Giving the video a like, subscribing, and of course leaving comments in the comments section down below. We'll continue our campaign as we pursue the best legitimacy that we can, as the power of the crown only has 15 turns left. We'll see you in the next one. This is Havoc. Thanks so much again for watching.